Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to another fabulous Let's Play session with me, your host, JD, where we're back with some more fun in American Truck Driving Simulator. Because last time I was actually having some issues trying to get the game to properly run for Truckers MP, with it constantly lagging up and spitting me back a whole bunch of nastiness. I figured we'd try and, continue on through in single player for today instead of the multiplayer, since technically, I haven't really heard anything from the other guys, but I also didn't check, so kind of it's slightly on me, I'll be honest. But we're going to go ahead and proceed on through here. So where we are trying to do for today is the goal is to see how many little towns we can manage to unlock all the little drives. So we're going to keep up with the little freight runner and try and get all these little nooks and crannies. Now, as you can all hear, I currently have the music enabled. I have just the last bit of computer components ordered up, so those of you that are interested in seeing me finally get all this stuff sorted out, I've already got the loan secured. I just need to get the order placed. And those of you that are still interested in helping to support me, I greatly appreciate those of you that are they're there supporting me all the way, via information, pennies. I thank you very much. Sooner we can get this sorted out, the sooner you guys can get back to watching me with a great quality stream, and it will also open me up to doing much more high-end games as well. For example, I have Quantum Break in my library that I have not been able to play because my computer can barely handle it. Along with Wildlands, the Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, I was not able to play very well, but it was due to hardware complications and hardware restrictions. I couldn't do as much as I wanted to, and so for the most part, that should now no longer be a problem with this new tower that I'm trying to order. But granted, we still happen to have the Spectrum and Meltdown security risks currently going on at this time with all of our CPU units and any and all processing equipment. So those of you that are kind of going, what? Spectrum? Alright, well, for the most part, if you've been living underneath a rock, Spectrum is an actual major security risk for all processing computers, so do not take it lightly. Make sure you are constantly keeping all your security software up to date as best as possible. It's actually kind of advised, once they happen to say that it's, Spectrum safe or whatever, you'll want to try and overhaul your equipment as soon as possible, in my recommendation, but I know it costs quite a bit. But if you're looking for a quick, cheap, and easy option, just simply keep updating all that software to your best abilities. If you got really old equipment like me, legacy software and hardware, you're probably going to have a little bit of a hard time, much like I am. Although I will say one thing, it doesn't really seem like my FPS has dropped a whole lot, so that's good. Forgot. I've gotten so used to playing in Truckers MP with no traffic at all and no police officers suddenly catch you for doing all the things that you do wrong. But anyways, feel free to go haphazardly and have fun with selecting all that music, folks. But here, I'm gonna see if I can pick up a contract here in the area. Actually, that would be much better.
Turbo mode enabled.
Wait, really? Oh no, wait, that's the lengthiest. No. Nothing's nearby. Okay, that's kind of sad.
Turbo mode enabled. Let's play pinball.
So anyways, if y'all are actually interested in the computer I'm actually planning to build, looking at finally upgrading from something that's an i5 core processor to hopefully an i7. Originally I was looking at an i9, basically looking at all those processors, and somebody else pointed out to me that I don't need an i9, although after looking at the i9s, it's like, oh yeah, those i9s, they look like they're actually better suited for server machines. So, much less video gaming, so...
Turbo mode enabled. Turbo mode enabled.
Alrighty, let's try and get this laggy stream going. So, those of you that happen to have song requests, go ahead and put those in with the exclamation point SR and just the title of the song. No worries about whether or not if it's spelled correctly. The Monster Cat playlist is not very prejudiced, so it's kind of funny. Sometimes if you type in just random words for the exclamation point SR and then just a random word of your choosing, sometimes you'll be surprised to find an actual song that matches that word. Much like Sugar or New Game. I'll admit, Reno is pretty nice and large, so this is kind of nice, not having to constantly get on the interstate right now. I mean, not saying doing day tripping jobs is all fun and dandy, and I realize I'm still doing a slight show on my webcam, even though I'm realizing my webcam driver's actually completely failed now, so it's one of the hassles of this. So, gotten so used to doing so many things so many ways. It's now all just so sadly gone. And figured maybe if I actually disabled the webcam as well, or since I've removed the webcam, hopefully that should actually help some in folks being able to listen to music. Actually, here, I'm gonna go ahead and put in my own song request. Well, for getting that red light to ticket, this isn't going to amount to a whole lot, so... Alrighty, let's keep on searching through. Oop. Thank goodness I got a short frame on this truck. Just slammed right into the other semi. And I'm actually pretty tired myself. And I am also hoping to be able, hopefully able to actually run Star Citizen and Kingdom Come Deliverance as well. That would be awesome. Frank, how you doing? Great to see you. Hopefully you're having a fabulous day. Yeah, sorry no webcam tonight. It's just the computer is almost on its last leg. I'm hoping that hopefully I'm actually going to change up my entire broadcast schedule this week to some very low-end processing games, such as 2D platformer games, hopefully, and see if that cuts down on all the audio clipping and glitchiness. So. And hopefully, if I can actually manually reinstall the device drivers for my webcam, hopefully that will actually get it working again. But I'm hoping to be 100% broadcasting capable again once I happen to get all these new parts ordered. And well, actually, probably if the computer does happen to go out, then hopefully I should probably spend some time getting myself a physical, because hey, I've been getting some severe chest pains all week, so. Come on, light, turn green! Turn green! I must explore all of Reno! And all of its elusiveness, and all of its spookiness of the night. Also, Frank, don't be shy. You can also put in some song requests if you like. All you gotta do is just type in exclamation point SR and then the title of the song. And it'll have to be something underneath the Monster Cat playlist license, because that's all I currently hold a license for. Ah, you're just relaxing. Escaping the day. Oh, come on! Another speeding violation? Well, it's always good to see somebody trying to kick back and relax, I'll admit. And sadly enough, I can't show you me kicking back and relaxing. I'm so kicked back and relaxed right now, so much so to the point that I don't even have the lights on in my room. Actually, come to think, yeah, I still need to replace the halogen light bulbs for my desk lights. So that way y'all can see my face when the webcam is turned on. So what you relaxing to? Mostly kicking up your feet and watching me on smartphone or on a computer? Or watching me from your TV? Oh, well, let's go ahead and take a long haul contract. Because I can't spend all night in Reno. So, anyways, I guess I might as well go ahead and ask, since there's so many viewers right now, how's everyone's Saturday treating them nonetheless? Mostly kicking back, enjoying a mojito? Or perhaps a margarita? Or how about sipping on a little glass of Jack Daniels? I mean, as for me, all I'm probably going to be enjoying tonight is just a bottle of water, and that's about it. Hi, Vini! How you doing, girl? Great to see you! Oh no, I knocked over a sign! Oh well. Huh. I guess Frank probably didn't like all my questions. Ah, you're tired. I feel tired too. Although, come to think of it, I wonder if either of us actually got more sleep than the other. Did you happen to share your Fitbit buddy information to allow for your friends to actually be able to see how much sleep you've gotten? Because I share mine. You can tell me if you got more sleep than me. Oh, you went to sleep at 3 a.m. Oh, I ended up falling asleep at 2 o'clock in the morning, so I think both you and I went to bed at the same time, really. Next thing you're going to tell me is that you woke up at 11. Or you slept in till noon. Oh, well, anyways, I did stay up late because I watched a whole series of TV shows. And, one of the shows I did happen to watch was I finally got Hulu pulled up and I watched, the Handmaiden Tale thingy that you mentioned during one of the other broadcasts. And, that is really, really spooky. Okay, I'm just gonna say that is really spooky, and if we ever come to those terms in life, I quit. I mean, I only watched the pilot episode of the Handmaiden's Tale, and I was like, there's in vitro fertilization for a reason. And then there's surrogate mothers. Well, I know, I've only watched the first episode, though, and so I was just kind of going, there's some vitro fertilization for a reason. Behold the ways of science! Almost to the point of actually being that one guy from Futurama. Welcome to the world of tomorrow! You have to say the line! But, anyways, what's funny is, I actually brought it up with the lady that was actually trying to help me work out the kinks in my back, giving me a back massage. She actually said that she had watched the whole thing, and from start to finish, and she said that, it is very scary, and it actually took her some time to actually be kosher around religious folks. Like, she said that it was very, very, very spooky. Like, that's... For me, that just watching that as a Roman Catholic, I can't even go, wow. That is not the show for me. I mean, if somebody says, you have to be a part of this religion, no thank you, I will pass. A la carte. Oh yeah, it's a strong probability that it could potentially happen. The only downside to it is the factor that that's the reason why there's a huge divide between church and state. So, actually, hold on. I should sleep up here and go through the fueling depot to refuel. No, I'm not saying, that's the perfect little utopia I want to live in. Oh yeah, no, it's just, that is so wrong that I do not even, I mean, honestly, I would immediately go, no, do not want, thank you, goodbye, you may enjoy your lemon pledge as much as you want. So, and it was a very creepy TV series, so... Ooh, well, if you're interested in seeing how they actually continue it from the book series, then I bet you what they're probably going to do is they're probably actually going to bring in the actual author of the book to actually do the rest of the screenplay, or to actually work on the lore content for the entire TV series. I mean, that's usually how it turns out. I mean, for example, I already forgot who it was. Brain Elude, Hunt for Red October, Tom Clancy, yes. Like, for example, in most of the games for Tom Clancy series, folks would always joke around saying, you know, Tom Clancy would do this and Tom Clancy wouldn't do that. And then folks would actually end up saying, oh, this doesn't fit into the idea and mindset of Tom Clancy, so, and son of a biscuit. I mean, it's just me, though. I mean, I have my personal opinions, so... Now, granted, Rennie, how bad is the audio to you? Because for me, it's cutting out really bad too, but not as bad as the past couple nights. I mean, as you could probably see on the Discord, I am very close to finally getting all the parts ordered, so I've already got most of the parts selected. I just need to run a second opinion from folks to see what they think. And then I'll be ordering all the replacement parts to get the computer up and running. So. Okay, I guess the audio is so bad that when I asked how the audio is, I guess my entire voice cut out entirely. Shenton, welcome to the broadcast. As you can hear, there's still audio choppiness. So, what have you decided for, I know that you talked about last night that you were on the fence about getting Helix. Have you finally decided on a yes or no on getting the game? Well, I'm doing okay. Got chest pains today. Hoping that when I go in to see the doctor for my physical, that will actually be around the same time I'm actually upgrading and overhauling the computer, or rebuilding a whole new computer. Got most of the parts finalized. I don't know how much you spied on Discord. Yeah, in the works of rebuilding a new computer so that way I can eliminate all this audio glitching that you keep on hearing during the entire broadcast. Basically, normally I broadcast with a webcam, and music is not this glitchy as it is right now. So, but hopefully once I get the new computer built, that will correct it. So I gotta say, I mean, when I built this computer last time, it was originally for playing Star Citizen, but that was just it. It was exclusively for playing Star Citizen. So really looking forward to doing the complete overhaul. Even thinking about 2 solid-state hard drives, and then a repurposed install for a few additional things, but mostly making do. And I know funds is always the hardest thing to come by. As for me, I had to actually put together a loan just to be able to actually even consider buying a whole new computer. So it's not going to be easy because I only make $200 a week, so it's not going to be very easy for me to actually pay off the loan. So I'm hoping folks are generous enough with their pennies. So in due time. 2 solid-state drives. One is for the operating system. The other is for loading high-end games. Like a 1 terabyte solid-state hard drive is probably going to be the most costly expansion I've ever done, but it actually should potentially speed up any additional software runs I need to do, such as high-end games such as GTA, or let's say I wanted to run American Truck Driving Simulator from there, or any further form of simulator games. Something in the future such as Star Citizen would actually, technically, during the entire production of the game, we were always joking around saying that everyone would have to receive a terabyte hard drive in order to actually play the game. Or for potentially hosting an actual server from it. Oops. Hate these tight turns. That right there, never once. Actually, that's part of the reason why most truck drivers happen to have a driver and a navigator, or a co-driver. Somebody that actually get out and actually help them properly get around things when they happen to have oversized loads, along with escort vehicles. So I got family members that are actual truckers, and they always say that they actually kind of like it. I mean, they don't mind being on the road. I mean, it's one of the most well-paid jobs in the industries. But granted, it's the least healthiest of all options, because you end up, going through road rage, and you're pretty much eating truck foods, truck stop food all the time. A lot of fast food. You don't really get to sit down and enjoy a 4-star dining restaurant experience very often. Do I talk on Discord with others? Yeah, normally I will. It's just that while I'm broadcasting, I've had to pretty much cut out entirely Discord, because other than that, this would probably completely crash the game or completely crash OBS, but it's just, the computer's just dying. I mean, so much so that after my broadcast on Monday, the whole thing just went down. There was nothing further I could do to actually get it back to what it used to be, because the whole thing just crashed and died. Normally today would be the day that I'd actually be playing with a whole bunch of guys, and we'd actually be playing this game as a convoy run with JC 747, the True Wowo, and Link 238. But I believe Wowo isn't feeling very well, and Link, he is seriously sick, so I wasn't counting on him to be able to show up tonight. And then JC had a family emergency on Tuesday, so I'm assuming that he wasn't going to be able to make it for tonight, so that's part of the reason why I went ahead and just started up in single player, because when I was playing it in the ATS environment, the music was going even more glitchy than it is right now. So, and yeah, and the big bummer is I love playing games, and I love to share what I know with everyone. I love to actually share the experience with everyone, and to me, I'm actually trying to turn this into a profession, because, A, I do this daily. I play video games to relax. I don't play it to, try to earn money. It's just, if I view it as work, then I'm having fun at work. I love doing video games more than anything. But the one thing I've always hated was anytime somebody would have to say, well, I'm going to be streaming this, and then they end up jumping between games during their entire broadcast. I'm like, no. If you're going to be broadcasting, you want to tell folks that you're playing a single game throughout the entire course of the day, or if you're going to be broadcasting, break it up into segments. Don't just willy-nilly hop back and forth. Don't be a little bunny rabbit. Oh, retro gamer. What does that have to do? Unless you're trying to say somebody will oftentimes post those little chain messages in other people's chats just to see what they can do. Because, I don't know, I guess I could say I am blind. I mean, I'm not 4 eyes, I'm actually 6 eyes. I got multiple pairs of lenses that clip onto one another, so... And I actually do know somebody that is legally blind that actually plays video games a lot. Oh yeah, Chen, whenever my computer is acting just fine, I actually spend a lot of time on the Discord, sitting around in general voice after the broadcast, just to chat with folks that are interested in chatting. And usually it's just because it's like a mixed bag, so whenever folks happen to be interested in joining me for live streams, because I try to do co-op games, and I love to do co-op games because I love the social interaction, that's one of the fun things that I've been trying to promote for years, because I want to see the rise of a really old game that I haven't played in years. Well, okay, I played it in the past year, but I haven't been able to truly sit down and play it with a whole gaggle of people in years. Seeing what bad luck pisses you off. Well, I think I'm having the epitome of bad luck. Because A, I can't use my webcam right now. B, my computer is on the verge of death. C, I'm an IT professional and I'm not doing anything in the IT field right now. Pretty much I feel like a secondhand secretary right now. I mean, there is so much that is going wrong in February that I'm gonna be set for Singles Awareness Day. It's like, hi, I'm single, ladies, take me, I'm yours. Oh, what game? That would be Joint Operations Typhoon Rising. It's not actually on sale, or well, it's normally on sale around the summertime on Steam, called Joint Operations Combined Arms Gold. So it's a first-person tactical shooter co-op MMO, and basically each mission is its own special level, and it's actually from the same game developers that brought you Black Hawk Down, the video game series. It is real old school. It's the only tactical shooter that I've played since Battlefield 2 that actually allowed for co-op against AI. Even though the AI was so rudimentary, they were just straight up NPCs. Easier said, bots. Raining cinnamon hots? Really? Well, if I was to get, actually, here, let's see, this is probably what I'd end up doing. Rennie, you gave me a great idea. On Valentine's Day, I'll go to Mrs. Fields' Cookies, ask them if they have heart-shaped cookies, and then, basically, as soon as they happen to do that, I'll just say, okay, and could you go ahead and just punch out a little hole out of the center of that? I just want the hole. Why is that? Because shut through the heart and you're too late. You give love a bad name. I mean, I'll just do that just for the comical bit, just to see if they'll give me the cookies for free. If not, I'll at least have at least one success story of making somebody laugh, smile, or they could just tell me, oh my god, that was so horrible, what were you thinking? Are you charging me double for this? All because, Rennie, you gave me an idea of heart-shaped cookies. Oh no! Chetan, what'd you type in? Oh, no. Sadly enough, you cannot type in URLs. If you got stuff you'd like to share that happens to be URLs, you'll want to put those in Discord. But if you wanted to actually share a song, just go ahead and type in the title of the song with, basically it's !SR then the title of the song. And if it happens to be a part of the Monster Cat playlist, then it should actually come up next. So, but for the most part, that's the reason why I provide the Discord community, is if folks want to share links, then that's the best place to do it, because sharing them here on the broadcast is probably not the best place, because A, it's going to get lost in translation, B, it's actually eventually going to get lost, and Discord is the best place to universally go back and search for everything. Oh no, it's perfectly fine. It's fine. One of the main reasons why we actually had to disable URLs is because people would just randomly jump in and start posting links to their own channels, their own YouTube content, their own videos, and just not really give two hoots about the actual broadcaster themselves. And it really hurts me and pains me to see people actually do that, because it's like, I don't do it to you, I do it to me. I'm here to actually care about everybody. Woohoo! Las Vegas! Here we are! Oh, if only unless I had enough money to actually pay for a license for an Elvis Presley tune. Viva Las Vegas! Oh boy. Number of songs for just Vegas alone. That's part of the main reason why I put my ATS in Las Vegas. Because if folks want to actually hear any of the Las Vegas songs that became popular, they could have a field day with them. What you trying to put in there? I'm trying to read this without stopping the game, actually. So oh boy, and the music distortion is actually starting to drive me a bit batty. So I'll admit that. Don't stop if you were just trying to be weird. Okie dokie. Oh my goodness, the amount of stuff that I'm trying to do right now. I really wish I had my webcam. That way you could all just happen to go, what is he doing with those toenail clippers? Just to be that odd duckling. I'm trying to clip my toenails right now while I'm playing this game. Ooh, I can treat this like radio. I'm going to narrate what I am currently doing. Let's see here. I am trying to clip my toenails while trying to drive and read chat at the exact same time. How am I doing? Look, Ma! No hands! You were using your knee? Well, I'm playing this game with a keyboard and mouse, so... Boy, am I glad I'm wearing glasses. When you clip that toenail just right, and it just happens to ricochet right off your glasses. Actually, I think the toenail clipping is right now currently sticking out of the pop filter in front of my microphone, so... Let me shine a little light on this. Hold on. Yep, it is. Gotta take that away there. It's times like these you wish you had your webcam turned on. Well, technically, in this case, I wish my webcam would actually work with the computer right now. But no, it just does not want to be recognized. Okay, I'm putting the toenail clippers away. I can't focus on doing that. Or that would be fun to try, but no. All I did was cause turmoil and destruction and death. Death of equipment. So, when you had your hot dog last night, Chetan, what'd you have on that hot dog? A little bit of, was it like a chili dog? Have a little bit of horseradish on it and relish and... I mean, did you relish your hot dog? Oh yeah, lots of relish. I relish the hot dog. Me, I'm actually a bland person, so I usually, whenever I happen to get a hot dog, it's just ketchup and that's it. Anything more is too much. Anything less is not enough. Trying to decide what to play. Well, if you actually check the Discord, you'll actually see underneath the games channel, there's an actual free game that's currently out right now. I might actually try playing that tomorrow if I can actually get it fully installed. I mean, it's a small one, but I gotta check to make sure my computer can run it. Oh, you've been playing WoW a bit. I actually ran across somebody that was actually helping me out at the Sprint store the other day while I was trying to get my parents situated on their phone services. They actually said that she was a World of Warcraft player. She apparently also happened to have a kid that said that they were interested in joining them for World of Warcraft, but as we all know, as us elderly gamers, I guess, to those young children. Hey, old person, I'm rather old. Where's my cane? We we tend to, we happen to know what's good and what's not good for the children, because we all know that is not proper for the children anymore. And I haven't played World of Warcraft in a long time, and I still love the little emoji text macro key that I made, which was there was one person at the time that played as a gnome that would continuously trigger other people into their PvP flag states, and would always go after all the new players. So I usually ended up saying, as soon as I got killed, it's like, went in global chat, bring me the head of the beardless teabagging dwarf. Now, granted, reading it in chat is one thing, but hearing it come from somebody's lips is something completely different. Oh, Rainy, you missed the music? Actually, that might actually be a worthwhile question to ask them, is ask the studio if they're willing to actually release all their music via like a CD or something. Oh, they did? Huh. I didn't know that they released the music. Well, anyways. Oh, and thanks to Nightbot actually posting those donation links. Those of you that are looking forward to actually helping me with my fundraiser for paying off the loan for getting these computer components, please send all donations to actually go back for paying the loan to Stream Elements. Greatly appreciate that. Makes it a bit easier if I happen to have all donations going into one spot, since I actually try to compartmentalize most of all my donations into certain locations. GameWeb actually goes back into paying to upgrade and increase the broadcast. Streamlabs actually goes into paying for the personal things I need done, such as paying off the medical bills, which right now I currently owe one hell of a doozy of a bill, which is currently on screen. Oh, and those of you that are interested in donating, it's twofold here. I have yet to see if Streamlabs actually works for catching donations from any other services, but if you end up donating through Streamlabs towards the medical bill, you'll see a swimming corgi. That's from a deductible. And what makes it worse is that I actually got in touch with my doctor's office, and they told me that I won't be able to actually figure out how much I'm going to be paid back for my medical visits, for my weekly medical visits, until the end better actually figure out an actual set price for an in-office visit, since all their stuff is based off of percentage ratios. Not a big fan of it. Finance counselor, I have those options? Huh. Well, I guess I'll have to do that on Monday. After I order all the computer parts, because actual Monday is the day that I am putting in the order, because I gotta make sure all the parts are available, and Mondays are the best days to do it. Actually, I might do that tomorrow, come to think of it. Yeah, I'll probably order all the computer parts tomorrow. That way, Monday rolls around, I can get my health insurance sorted out again, and hopefully pay all my medical bills. I come to think of it, I need to revise that donation goal, actually. I need to actually include my current medical expenses with the hospital for all my previous visits and radiology visits as well. Because I think I have something like $180 still due to the actual hospital itself. And then the other 100 is supposed to be going to my previous health insurance, and then I happen to have whatever's left over is supposed to be going on over. I still need to figure out the full tally, but the number that's currently down right now is how much I owe from deductibles. I mean, the premium's somewhat nice. I think it's $45 a month, so I know I can afford that. But knowing my luck, that's probably going to skyrocket. Hooray! I will sideswipe the copper! Oh, Rennie, don't do that to yourself. You stop that, girl. You stop that. Don't you be doing that here. Don't be bringing back your old work days. You need to leave them behind. Because you walked out with your head held high and your hair in the wind. Oh, Chitin, thank you so much for the donation. Oh, you kidding me? Seriously, the corgi? Oh, there's the corgi finally. I was wondering where the heck the corgi went. Rennie's happy, and don't worry, Rennie. If anytime that you happen to get to that point where you actually want to do my charity drives for Extra Life, if you feel I should be paying for my medical bills on my own, but there is the Extra Life, I've tied in the corgi to show up as well for any of the Extra Life donations. So when I'm doing those fundraiser drives next time, you're set to see the corgi. So I want to appease you. Oh yeah, no, that's okay, Rennie. Wait till payday. If you happen to have $2 to spare, then I can definitely wait till payday. I mean, as for me, the last of my money was spent on, phone upgrades. All because my parents needed a new phone. And they got the iPhone 8 Plus, so I had to actually get the same one as them, just so that way I can help them figure out what's going on with their phone and help guide them through the newer iPhone. And I gotta say, I don't like shoving a giant iPad mini into my pocket. I mean, granted, yes, it does give girls a reason to actually say this wonderful phrase. Is that an iPod in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Possible. Although, I mean, I spent... Well, actually, I gotta admit, I didn't actually make any adjustment changes to it, but I gotta admit, it does happen to have some nice features. Although, granted, actually, come to think of it, I think that was... Got the phone for $40. Actually, it was on sale. I didn't even have to trade in my old phone to get the discount price, when in fact the new iPhones are apparently, what, like $140 now? And Sprint happens to have their unlimited data and texting, so that works out in my favor as well. It's an iPod, sweetie. It's no iPad, it's an iPod. Oh my god, it's so small! That's what she said! Today's the iPod. Tomorrow will be the iPad, baby. Oh wow, my character's about ready to fall asleep. Okay. It's a good... What do you see what you do apparently? Curses! I don't know what it is, but anytime folks do happen to hear a yawn, they're always triggered to actually yawn. So, let's see. I think I should be able to make it here. Yeah, that should work. That should definitely work. We'll make it to that first rest stop off the interstate. Yeah, because it shouldn't take us longer than an hour to make it to that rest stop, so that should come in handy. Gosh, every single time I hear him yawn, I'm yawning. I guess if I was to hear him cough, I'd cough. And if I heard him suddenly blow his nose, I'd actually wonder, where the hell did he get the hanky? Actually, if I do happen to have enough coverage, I might actually go see a chiropractor, because that's how bad my back is being right now. It's been a naughty back. It's been so bad. You mean mute the video audio? And howdy, Ghostly. Well, I mean, if you want to just mute the audio, you can actually hit that mute audio button right next to the play button. Kind of works well when if you have to actually do some lurky stuff, or you actually need to control the audio volume of the actual broadcast itself.
Just be aware, if I shout you out, you won't hear a thing. If unless Rennie wants to make a major notification saying, "How do you do?"
Well, Jen, I mean, that's the downside to this. I mean, the only other option is for me to just go ahead and completely cut all the audio and have no one hear anything at all. Ooh, my. So many people would have no music to listen to. None at all. Woohoo! Rain! So, Ghostly, how you doing? I think it's been a long time since we've spoken. Oh, also, Rennie, just a reminder for you, since it is the first of the very few days of the month, don't forget about your Twitch Prime subscriptions. That actually goes to all Twitch subscribers and Twitch Prime members. Those of you that happen to get free monthly subscriptions and subscribes, I guess I should be saying. You get the luxury of sending those to some lucky broadcaster of your choosing. Or the victim of your choosing, I guess, in this case. One that will receive money, but not know what to do with it. As for me, I might buy a tea cozy. Or even if you just want to donate bits, that's fine too. Hi, Link. How are you too? Because as for me, I am in an extraordinary amount of pain today. Got chest pain and back pain, so it's interesting. It's an interesting day. Yeah, I think I might remove these European trucks as the Volvo and Scania trucks. I mean, as much as they're cool to see, it's kind of upsetting because you don't see them as often here in the US.
It's so immersion breaking! Although it's a bit cool to be able to see that, they happen to have them.
Because every truck I've passed so far has been a Volvo or... yeah, it's actually been a Volvo. So, Link, are you feeling any better today? Hopefully, do you have your voice back? Or are you still got a frog in your throat? Oh, well, I'm not to tell you to think differently, but the Science usually disappear and then return, but I wish you the best of luck in it potentially staying fully staved off. Okay. Well, anyways, Link, I don't know if you actually saw all the computer components I put together for my computer. I think the first rendition was a little much. I mean, put in a 16-core CPU for the first build rendition. Although I had to remove it, that saved me about $400.
Hey, look! Another Scotty and European trucky thingy.
Yeah, I'm definitely okay. I'm gonna remove that mod actually, even though seeing those trucks is actually pretty cool, but I honestly don't even think the in-cab attachments actually apply. And look, all the other traffic coming my way is none of these European trucks. Drive me batty.
Drive me bananas! I tell you, bananas! Scania! Scania!
Scotty life! Scotty love! Scotty! Actually, I don't even remember where I'm supposed to be taking all this stuff, but oh well. Wow, the audio distortions are so bad for me. I hope they're not as bad for everyone else. Wow, behold the traffic jam. That's... Oh, crap. I just realized I just cut off another car. Curse you, Volkswagens! Or station wagons. That's not a Volkswagen. That's a station wagon. You little station wagons are the bane of my existence. I mean, granted, folks happen to see those suckers and they happen to immediately think, Holiday Road, Holiday Road, or the National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation. Any of that, so. Another Griswold Christmas. Actually, no, wait, they didn't have a station wagon in Griswold. It was a family vacation, that's what it was. Where they actually had the most obscene station wagon. Oh, wait, Christmas Vacation they did because they ended up getting it stuck underneath a logging truck, I forgot. Also, moderators, if the music is really bad, just go ahead and switch it on over to the next song. Hopefully it won't be as high audio quality that's causing this. Actually, hold on, this is straight up the game itself. I may have to relaunch the game under CPU cores instead. Because right now it's showing that it's currently maxing out the CPU, and it's not getting pretty. There's clearly... I think it's actually... The CPU is getting bogged down with the game, I think, is what's causing the audio issues as well. So I'm probably going to have to run a software called CPU Core. So after I'm done with this delivery, I'm going to switch over, relaunch the game under a CPU Core software, see if that helps it out a little. According to the game, I am 3 hours out from the location, so hopefully that should help. Just to think, this all started in Reno. Oh, wait! I just now realized something. Somebody reminded me in my PC replacement to put in a search for a Yeti extendable arm, a Yeti microphone arm extension or something for me to be able to actually hang from my cabinets, so that way I can honestly see both of my screens fully to their fullest extent without them being obscured. Because I just realized if I tack this into that loan, this will be perfect. Oh my goodness. Getting so sick and tired of seeing all the European trucks still. Yeah, I'm definitely removing them. I am removing them. Although I was thinking, that's part of the main reason why I like the American Truck Simulators, because I love the American trucks. I mean, I thought it would be kind of cool to have a European truck in the game, but... nah, it just seems like it's too much. That's okie dokies there, Rini. Family's over, family's over. I just realized that little town looks like, what was it, Radiator Springs from Cars. Hate it when cars just slam on the brakes for no apparent reason. It's like, take one look. Oh shit, it's a bush! Stop! Okay. It's that same frickin' station wagon. Actually, I didn't even stop to read what I was hauling. I used packagings. Seriously? I'm hauling recyclables? Now we finally made it here. Gonna go ahead and quickly save the game. Gonna close down the game, relaunch it, and hopefully that should help clear up some of the spotty audio processing issues here. So in a way, I'll be right back. Actually, wait, this person did a fabulous job for the interiors. I'm sure they at least did. So let's go ahead and see how this turns out. Well, I'll admit one thing, it's not glitching out as much now. I know, Rennie. You're sort of here, you're sort of not here. That's okay. Okay, so yeah, that didn't really help a whole lot. Alright, well, anyways, we'll proceed on. Actually, I gotta take a quick bio break, so I'll be right back after that, after I actually refuel the truck too, so...
just like water. Surround ourselves in self-destruction. Self-worth. Need someone to come reconstruct it. You know it, you got it bad. And I got it bad. We got it bad. And now we're back to that feeling we never had. Just pretend. Catalyze my catatonic mind. Give it life until it burns too bright. Burns too bright. Consume the metals left inside. Under cover of night. Put the past out of sight. We both knew it wasn't right. That's what happens when gasoline plays with matches. Whoa. And that's what happens. And that's what happens when gasoline plays with matches.
Okay, sorry about that, folks. I am back. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and see if we can actually find another spot that we haven't fully explored. Let's see. Looks like we got a small chunk of the road here that we haven't fully explored, so let's go there. Alrighty then. Let's try. Oh, I'll probably end up going over that overpass if I make a left or right there. Alright, well, since I already got fined for it, I'll go ahead and drive through it.
I mean, I might as well, since I'm breaking every rule in the traffic book.
I'm so used to the other truck. Forgot I had a much longer frame. Boy, I'm doing a lot of damage to this truck. It is not going gracefully. The snowman's not ugly, you're ugly. Well, let's see here. The reason why I was backing up is because that was a wrong way direction. Alright, let's see. Where else do we need to go? We got Eddie's and Charged. That needs to be explored. Red light, tail with it. Bye! I'm gonna guess you're Bunny Rabbit. Also, Randy, thank you so much for defending the snowman. I mean, granted, also the skin looks epic. Granted, you can't really see it at night, so... Add 190 pounds? Your girlfriend threw up? Oh my gosh. She must be pregnant! Link, congratulations! Let's see, what to get you for the baby shower. Let's see, if she's pregnant, I think it would be best if she got little gamer decoration toys for your firstborn child. Because that's probably late evening, morning sickness. What? Did I guess horribly wrong? Nah, Link, what's so wrong about me saying that if somebody had to throw up and swallow it back in their mouth, why could it not be your girlfriend? Or are you trying to make me guess further? Wait, do you have family over? Is one of your family members sick? Do they have the flu? Okie dokie, Chetan. Take care. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will guess I'll probably catch you next time. Turtles! And thanks again so much for your donation. I will be definitely putting that to good use. Ooh. Let's see if we can pick up some cargo to Prim. Let's see. Kingman's the shortest route. Wow. Let's go with an external then. Still? Kingman's still the shortest route? Oh, well, I guess we'll just head out there. So, Link, do you still wish to kill me for the government? Because I'm not hearing a no about me being wrong. Well, you get that girl some ice cream, because she definitely deserves it. Because she's taking good care of my good buddy. Because that girl's got to get treated right. And if she's listening, you go, girl! You whip that boy into shape. Also, could you give me ice cream too? I greatly appreciate that, please and thank yous. My throat's feeling a little raspy now, too. Ooh, what type of ice cream are you gonna get your girlfriend though, Link? Because there's always those good options. There's, what is it? There's Rocky Road. There's chocolate chunk. There's mint chocolate chip. There's vanilla. Then there's chocolate. Then there's strawberry and ooh, rum raisin. Ooh, yeah. I'm sure she'd love that. No, probably not. She probably wouldn't like rum raisin. But I do know mint chocolate chip is a good number of people's personal favorites. I mean, it's mostly our family's personal favorites, amongst all of our family members. Whereas for me, it's anything in chocolate and I'm happy. Drizzled in chocolate! Technically, it's chocolate and cookies and cream, normally. More used packaging. I am delivering a lot of used packaging. I guess I didn't come in clear? Okay. Well, hopefully she enjoys the ice cream you buy her, Link. What do you mean I'm evil? I said hopefully she enjoys her ice cream. You said you're gonna be buying her ice cream instead. How am I evil? Okay, yeah, this audio distortion is starting to get to me a lot. Guess I'm probably gonna have to start doing shorter streams so I can get the new computer built too. Much shorter streams. But I'm hoping I could probably increase its viability with much lower end games, hopefully. If there isn't a lane, make one up. Oh, this is a good thing I actually pulled over just in time. Going over some big canyon-like spot. Ooh, actually, this is a great photo op. There we go. That looks fabulous. That'll actually make for a great wallpaper for somebody, for anyone that happens to be on the Discord. You stupid car, get out of the way! I don't know why on earth that person would stop.
It just made no sense at all!
Oh well, I already overshot it. God, man, learn to drive. That's an interesting title you chose there, Sir Link. Even though your phrase, "you are evil," still sits in the chat. So, what part of me needs to learn to drive? Because I'm driving just the way that the Lord intended me. Out of my way, people! Let's see here. Oh, good. This will be a great turnoff over here. There we go. Wide berth turn. I drive well! I think I qualify for my commercial license. How I do, Daddy? How I do? Well, at least I'm traveling a road I haven't traveled before, so I am traveling the route least traveled. But, judging from all the traffic, I'd have to say somebody else would probably beg to differ. It looks like a lot of people travel this route. Give you the keys? No, I'm drinking and I'm driving. Thank you very much. You enjoy your cough syrup, or whatever it is you're enjoying. Actually, probably what will happen is I'll actually probably end up concluding after maybe one more delivery, because the audio clipping in and out is really getting to me a lot. Even though it's not as bad as before, it's just a matter of time before it suddenly does. Come on, Jeep! Go! Go, little Jeep! Go! There we go. Little Jeep ran a red light. Go on! It's called Buckley's.
I had no idea.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you probably enjoy seeing my confused look on my webcam if I could actually get it working. Well, Link, last night the webcam driver suddenly could no longer function properly, so I had to actually disable the entire webcam entirely. So it's just a matter of time before this computer completely goes kaput. So actually, probably as soon as I get done delivering all this cargo, I'll probably end up... actually, I'll probably even double check to make sure all the parts are in a shopping cart, and then first thing tomorrow morning, place the orders. Actually, even my keyboard is still doing the whole little Cylon thing, which keeps on changing the actual coloring of the lights for the function keys, keeps on changing them to a giant red light that's going back and forth across the keyboard. Gotta love it when folks actually stop way out in the middle of the intersection. Especially for small cars. Was it me? It was the other guy. Oh, no, this isn't a breathe effect. Actually, I should have probably actually recorded a video on it before my phone actually died as well, so... Okay, what the hell am I caught up on? Okay, there we go. There we go! And no, it's not the breathing effect. Actually, it's while it's on a backlight configuration, so it's really awkward when it does it. So Alright, I'm gonna pick up one more job. See where it takes... Oh wait, not quick. Actually, I'm gonna explore this section. I haven't been in this town yet, have I? Let's go to the winery. Because I want to wine a lot. Now, basically, Link, what I know what's going on is it's because it's the CPU on the motherboard causing some issues. Like, basically, the whole thing is just starting to go out. The whole motherboard, I think, is just starting to go bad. Because, I mean, that's the whole reason why after our previous run, where I was actually having some issues on Tuesday night and all that, and it was just after I finally managed to actually recover the computer. So it hasn't been very graceful, but I've been trying to make do with getting the computer running. And ever since then, every single thing that's been having issues on this computer is all pointing to straight up a CPU processing error. It's part of the reason why I haven't been able to actually keep the headphones plugged. I've actually had to keep the headphones directly wired into the Yeti microphone in order to actually listen to music and whatnot. This is gonna be the most asinine route I ever take.
Oh no, I hit an invisible wall! I'm doomed! Welcome to the world of invisible walls!
Where you can't do any off-road trucking.
It's a shame.
Ooh, how original. There is a dirt path to this motel, and those doors are extremely narrow. My goodness, a big guy like me, we wouldn't be able to fit through those doors. Our shoulders are too broad. It's criminal, I say! It's an outrage! Why are the doors so narrow? What the hell with this? I'm gonna drive in reverse. Can't run a red light when you're in reverse. Alright, so that completes that area. Let's hit the farm and then we'll get the rest stop. Or we might as well go ahead and do both at the same time. Okay, yeah, this audio clipping is actually starting to become very annoying. I mean, I have patience, but I guess some folks could honestly say it takes an exorbitant amount of patience to be able to deal with all of this right now as it is. Which, it is very bad. It's every half second, it seems like. Are you kidding me? An invisible wall? But I want to be an off-road trucker! Not like in spin tires, but I want to take a semi-rig and drive it wherever I can shove it. Alright, I am going to have to call it here because A, I am starting to get really annoyed at the fact that this is constantly glitching in and out for the audio, which is about to drive me fucking insane. So I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. Hopefully you all had a fabulous evening. And I will see you all again hopefully tomorrow if I can get the computer to continue to run. For hopefully I can actually get it with me and Hijinks. So again, major thank you to Chetan for his $10 donation from 2 hours ago. I greatly appreciate that. That will actually go a long ways towards paying for the medical bill. So thank you again. And hopefully y'all had a fabulous evening. So hope to see you again. And if you guys wish to actually get a hold of me, please hit me up on my Discord server, because that's the best way to get a hold of me after or before any of my broadcasts. So thank you, and good night.